It's reality show producer versus reality show producer, with good friend Jefferson Nolan taking on good buddy Jason Bice in Wings and Disneyland trivia. This is Trivia with Buds. It be. Thanks for listening to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Budds. I am a trivia host. I'm a comedian. I'm an actor. An actor is in quotation marks because I was beach victim number 1 in the first Sharknado film. Although this is kind of cool. They just redid a movie I was in called Airplane versus Volcano that you can stream on Netflix. I think they did it in Hindi, the language, so you can see me horribly dubbed in another language. You can check that out. I will post a link to it. And I have about 10 lines in that movie. I open up my scene, the first scene in the movie, with saying I got food poisoning from eating biscuits and gravy, which has never happened to me, luckily, in real life. I do enjoy a nice biscuit as well as a gravy. So yeah, check those out. This is a podcast where I have friends going head-to-head in different trivia topics, and you can play along listening at home. So if this is the first episode you're listening to, I really appreciate you checking it out, and I would love to hear how you heard about the show. Send me an email, ryan@ryanbuds.com. Say, you know what, Buds? I stumbled upon this because I love Disneyland or something. You know, I just would like to know why and how people are listening to the show. I've been a guest on a lot of awesome podcasts recently, so thank you very much if you host a podcast for letting me come on your show. I wanted to say that I had an awesome weekend this past weekend, hosting trivia at a 40th birthday party for a good friend named Sandy. Now, I was not friends with Sandy before the party, but we became friends. Me and her entire group of friends and family that came out to her. It was a 40th slumber party kind of themed thing. So she had rented out this thing called Pod Share or Pod Space, something like that in LA, and it's kind of like a hostel where you can just stay there very cheaply if you're in town for a little bit, and they have like bunk beds, and it's a very dorm type open atmosphere. But she rented it out, and her friends came and got hammered in it, and we had an awesome 2-hour trivia session for her birthday. And thank you very much, Sandy and friends, for making Saturday night really fun for me. We also did a big promotional event over at Last Name Brewing earlier that day, and I got to meet and see a lot of fun weekly trivia players over in Upland, California, and I got a big glass boot to take home and drink beer in. So thanks so much if you stopped by and bought some leggings from LuLaRoe with Buds and More. I had my wife Ashley on the intro last week, and some people did come out and check that out, so thank you so much for doing that. If you have a party coming up, a special event, a fundraiser, anything cool, I would love to help you customize some trivia for the thing. I met a couple the other day at the brewery event, and they have an engagement party coming up on October 8th, and they live in Yucaipa, which is 100 miles from my house, but I will be going to their engagement party and doing some trivia based on stuff all their friends and family would like, and around about them that their friends will hopefully have a good time with because they're there for that occasion. So if you have something coming up like that, something fun, it's not very expensive, and I'd love to help you execute an awesome party. The other thing I wanted to say is I think breweries are maybe one of my funnest environments to host trivia in. So if you know somebody that runs a brewery or a tasting room or a tap room of any kind, and they don't have trivia, send me an email, ryan@ryanbuds.com. I would love to meet your friend. Or if it's you and you're listening and you're like, I could use some trivia at my venue, I think that would be cool, and you live around LA, let me know. As you know, I will travel 200 miles round trip for a good trivia event. This is totally random, but I just wanted to mention PlayStation 4 is kicking ass right now. I have one, and I'm super excited because this month, early October, 2 games I've been waiting for a long time. Tomb Raider, the definitive 25th anniversary edition. It was only on Xbox for like a year. Now it's coming out. Tomb Raider coming out soon. Very excited about that. And Mafia 3. Now, I was not a huge fan of Mafia 1 or 2, but 3, from all accounts, looks amazing. So I just wanted to put that out there. People are always asking me what I'm into, what I'm playing, and those are the 2 things I'm very excited for. I just got Last of Us on Amazon for $12, the PS4 version, so I'm going to start that all over again. It's going to be a great little season for games here. And also a big shout out to Big Potato Games, who are a board game company, them and Bananagrams, who constantly send me free, awesome promotional stuff like sample packs of their games that are only available at Target in the U.S. Games like Obama Llama, Linky, Scrawled, Bucket of Doom, and Mr. Lister's Quiz Shootout. So check out all those games. They're really fun party games. I've played all of them myself, and I really enjoy them, and I think you will too. So check out Big Potato games.co.uk or follow them on social media, Big Potato Games, I believe, or just Big Potato. B-I-G, big, not baked. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. This has been a long intro. You're going to have a really fun time with this episode. It's Mr. Jefferson Nolan versus Jason Bice, two friends of mine that I met playing and hosting trivia in L.A. They're doing Disneyland trivia and Wings trivia. What is Wings trivia? You're going to find out. Listen to this episode and tell a friend about it. Here we go. All right, I am here with two good friends of mine, two friends I've known since I moved to Los Angeles. These guys are avid trivia players. I met them at a trivia night, big group of about 5 or 6 people, and I used to host trivia at a bar in Burbank, California called The Snug when I first moved here on Sunday nights, and these guys used to be the team Snugs, Not Drugs. I'm sitting here with my two good friends, Jeff Nolan, we call him Jefferson, and Jason Bice. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Doing swell.
The guy who said doing swell is the guy, you could tell his name is Jefferson. He has a podcast of his own called Ask Jefferson, and you can ask him advice, and he will answer it. It's on a little bit of a hiatus. Isn't that right, Jeff?
Well, it's some of the lost tapes out there. We've had a problem. We got treasure maps, and we're just trying to locate the X to find the hidden treasure.
Sure. And if you like gibberish like he just said, you will love the Ask Jefferson podcast. Jeff, what do you do for work?
I make other people look good on TV.
Sure. You work in reality.
Yep.
What's the show you're working on right now?
It is called My Kitchen Rules.
And what do you do on the show?
I'm a story producer on that show.
And what's this show about? My Kitchen Rules is a kitchen makeover.
No, it is a cooking competition show.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
I did not know that. I thought it was you go in and you get Guy Fieri, and he goes, you need a marble countertop, bam, and he gets it in there. And then they frost your tips to match his.
Oh, that'd be perfect.
That'd be a good
You
show.
just came out with a new hit.
Yeah.
We're in a pitch meeting right now?
Yeah. Right here.
Okay. We are actually in your apartment, Jeff, which is, I'm going to say that word people hate, moist. It is moist in here, right? It's a summer day. It's 100 and something degrees.
Yeah, but it's just like it's testing of our bodies and our mental capacity.
Sure. You have a giant cardboard cutout of the wrestler Batista. He has no shirt on. He's got the right idea.
I know. I'd like to have no shirt on right now, but Batista and I have this rule. Only one of us can have a shirt on at a time, so it's a whole thing.
It's a good. I actually see that framed poster of rules you have. I missed that before I mentioned that. You live in one of those apartment complexes that Quentin Tarantino would film some sort of attack scene in. I feel like when I was walking in, I was like, someone's getting thrown off the roof into that pool.
Yeah, it's happened. I see it all the time.
Like once a week?
Once a week.
You ever get thrown in that pool?
Oh, yeah, I've been thrown in that pool.
Sure, very good. Action
The
star.
local child bullies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Sebastian.
Those karate class kids.
There's old man Nolan. Let's take his money and throw him in the pool. He can't swim.
Little did he know he does not have money because he works in reality, right?
Yeah, that's pretty true.
That was kind of shitty to say because I got here and you offered me free chicken wings.
Yeah,
so I
and
might
free
be the one
water.
without money and free water. I'm also sitting with Jason Bice. What's up, Jason?
How's it going?
And you are an animator. You're a story producer, and you've worked on a lot of cool shows, like a show on Fox called Border Town, short-lived, but remembered as very funny.
Yeah, check it out on Hulu.com before it disappears forever.
The whole first season's on there.
It is.
And it didn't get picked up for season 2, but you could see jokes that you came up with all over that thing.
Yeah, there's a few jokes in there that I came up with that were... It was the best moment of my life.
What was your favorite part about working on a show that you knew was going to be on television?
Well, I've worked on a lot of shows that I've known is going to be on television, but a scripted show, Border Town, it was just cool to see like the process of like putting together the script, which took a long time, like coming up with the story, like all the jokes, and then see it go through that process of animatics through like actually being animated in cartoon. It took like a year.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, it takes about a year for, like, everything to come together.
Yeah. You've been working on a lot of your own animated stuff, and it does take a while just to do a couple minutes, right?
That's right.
What's that pilot you wrote and directed and drew?
Sweet Holy High.
Sweet Holy High. I did a voice in that. I was
you did?
Brant. No.
You were Bryce.
Bryce, that's it. I look like a Bryce in real life. Is that why you cast me in that role?
It's just me, Bice, my last name, and add an R.
Sweet Holy High. How would you describe that? Like a South Park,
kind of
a
like
Catholic
South
school?
Park and Catholic high school, yeah.
Yeah. And you grew up you went to a Catholic high school.
I went to Catholic high school. Yeah.
What was that like? Was it a lot like your animation?
Yeah, it was a lot like that. It's based on
vile?
true story, where we went to this kid's house that we called Indian Boy. He was white, but he always wore like Indian necklaces and feathers and stuff.
Sure.
And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna show you a place." So the episode is about like the boys go and peep in the girl's window.
Yeah.
And he's like, I found this place to peep in a girl's window. She's always changing. And then he like took us through the woods, and it gets
creepy.
It was really creepy. Yeah.
I see a hallucination in that. Bryce?
You do. You see a dead cat come to life.
Where can people watch that if they want to watch the whole 20-minute pilot?
Go to poopbucketcomics.com.
Poopbucketcomics.com.
It will take you to Poop Bucket Cartoons.
Poop Bucket Cartoons.
You'll edit out
.com.
Oh,
there is no editing.
Oh no.
I might throw a few other wrong links in there.
Poopbucketcartoons.com.
Poop bucket.
Redtube.com/poopbucket. What? Okay, so you guys are my guests today, and I wanted to have you guys on because you're good friends of mine. You were some of my first trivia players of all time. So what a better way to have a podcast than to have some of your first trivia players on it. And you guys are good friends. Would you call you guys yourselves best friends? Are you guys best friends?
Probably best friends out here, I would say.
I don't know if Jefferson would agree. Do you think so, Jefferson?
Yeah, I believe so.
You and Jason, couple of J's?
Yeah.
Double J?
Mm-hmm.
Like Jeff Jarrett,
the
wrestler. Jefferson, Jason, I asked you guys 5 topics that you're into, and these were the 5 topics you gave me to come up with a basis for this episode. Jason told me he was into these things. Jason, you said Nintendo games.
Yep.
What are some of your favorite Nintendo games?
Mario 3.
Sure.
Earthbound for Super Nintendo, which
it seems like you had these answers well prepared.
No, I don't know a lot about a lot of things.
You were reading off a laminated card right now, which is strange.
Well, this is embarrassing.
Earthbound, Mario 3, and what else?
Any Zelda game. It's pretty fun.
I've been to your house. You have a lot of collectibles.
I do. I have a lot of amiibos, which are plastic Nintendo toys.
And you refer to your house as Hyrule Castle. I forgot to say that. That's kind of weird, but I'm down.
You have to dress up.
Have you finished digging that moat?
Not yet.
Not yet. It's going to take a while.
Be soon.
You need a couple more J friends to get over there. Just help you out. Maybe 4 J's. Here's another topic you said. You said South Park, which is similar to your project, you said.
I love
Sweet
South
Holy
Park,
High.
yeah.
You've seen all the episodes.
I've seen all the episodes.
Since the beginning, 1996, right?
Yeah, it's like 96. You're like
20 years ago.
Like 12-year-old kid. No, I don't even know if I was that old. And I'm like, this looks like the fucking greatest thing ever. And it was.
You loved it. You relate to those kids. You swore a lot.
Yeah, I swore all the time, especially after watching the show.
Do you think the animation benefits that show? You like how it's kind of crude?
I do.
Sure. Do you feel like you're going to practice that in more of your animated projects as it comes out?
I'm not very good at animating in the first place, so
it's a
I
good
have
way
no choice.
You just say, yeah, it's crude. That's my style.
To go that way, yeah.
You said Nintendo. You said South Park. You said Marvel Comics. A lot of nerdy stuff on
Marvel Comics, yeah, I'm a huge
Big time nerd. You have a lot of T-shirts that are like mashup shirts.
I do.
What's your favorite mashup shirt you own?
Probably my Ninja Turtle Zelda mashup shirt.
Yeah, TMNT and a couple of Z's. Throw them in there. And right now you're wearing a Zelda shirt.
I am.
Take a picture of it later. And we'll put it on RedTube like we talked about. And you were talking about Marvel Comics. Who are some of your favorite superheroes of all time in the Marvel Universe?
Well, I like Miles Morales as the Spider-Man.
The newest Ultimate Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about Donald Glover possibly playing that? No, he's not going to play that character. He's going to be in the new movie.
He's too old now, yeah, but he's in the new movie. I'm really excited about the new movie. I'm a big fan.
I was a big fan of Spider-Man in the Civil War movie, Captain America.
Really
pleasant surprise.
Stuff,
I remember seeing the trailer and going, "Oh, come on! Like there's too many characters. He seems forced in there." And then one of my favorite parts of the movie.
No, that scene was a lot of fun.
It was great. Marvel Comics. You said Disneyland.
Disneyland.
Now I know in the past you've told me you're a season pass holder. Do you still have one of those?
I don't anymore.
It's expensive.
It went up too fast. I'm not rich like Moneybags Nolan over here.
It's like, do you want a Disney season pass or a car? It's like
it's really kind of like that.
It's nuts. But you had one before.
I did.
And did you take advantage of it? You go all the time?
I went quite a bit.
And I know your wife, too. Your wife does not like theme parks.
No, she hates it.
So she does not have a season pass.
No, she told me I had to get a season pass with Jefferson. So that's what we did.
So you guys did that, and you carpool there together. You get free parking. That's fun.
Yeah.
What does your wife do when you go to the theme park?
Probably
knits.
I got on Pinterest.
Pinterest and knitting. Pinterest really saves a lot of...
pins about knitting, yeah.
There's a lot of lives filled with Pinterest boards, huh?
Well... It's true, but like it gives me more time to play video games. So.
Sure, there you go. And the last topic you said TV show theme songs.
Yeah,
you think you're a master of those?
I know quite a bit.
Quick pre-question, come and knock on our door.
Three's Company.
Oh, see, he's good,
That's
Jefferson.
impressive.
That's pretty good.
That's really good.
Jefferson, your topics were a little bit more broad.
Yeah, I got lots of interest in life.
You're a broad spectrum kind of guy?
Yeah.
I would say you're on the spectrum, the broad spectrum. And these were your categories. The first thing you told me was wings.
Yeah.
Just wings?
Wings,
Yeah,
a TV show?
Yeah,
That's what I said. I
like
said,
the TV
I actually
show.
had to text you again, and I said, do you mean the TV show? And you said, anything with wings.
Anything with wings, animals with wings, insects with wings, chicken
Angels.
wings,
Sure, okay.
angels with wings,
It was one of the stranger topics I've been texting.
winging it.
The phrase.
Yeah.
Like you put that on a nice Trapper Keeper or something.
Yeah.
Your next topic was wrestling. You and I are big wrestling buddies. I share your WWE subscription,
You do.
which you let me have when my daughter was born. I was like, I don't have any time. I'm not going to be able to watch it. And you said, here's my login. A happy new Papa Day or
yeah.
something.
Is your baby gift.
Yeah, so
All
we're
right.
going on 2 years of a network.
That's
I've been
pretty
just
good.
stealing off of you.
Yeah. But
Well, I need to sign up for like Showtime and give you my login or something.
Oh,
what
yeah.
are you in need of? We're at your house right now watching a Big Brother feed, which is a little strange.
it is strange.
Three
But it's
dudes
like as
watching
if
a
we are
20-year-old
in there.
reality show
Yeah.
on
well,
4 different screens.
So it happens.
You used to
okay?
work on this show, though.
We did.
You're attached to how this show's made.
And so did Mr. Bice over here too.
A couple of big brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Who would be the big brother of this relationship? Would it be? I would say Jefferson's got to be the little brother, right? Because he's younger.
I'm older than Jefferson.
You're in your 60s. Jefferson's
I'm in my
mid-20s.
60s.
Yeah.
For such a long
He's
time.
got a beard. I don't.
Your third topic, NBA.
Yeah. National Basketball Association.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
You have a love for the Portland Trailblazers.
Portland Trailblazers.
You're
that's my
from
team.
Portland.
I am.
You have an accent of a southern gentleman, but you're from way up north.
That's true. We don't know how it happened.
We don't know how to. And your mom and dad don't have an accent at all.
No,
And you have a brother,
I do.
and you refer to all these people as mother, father, and brother.
Yes.
That's a strange thing, but I've come to love it as one of your traits.
It's just proper names.
The next thing on your list, Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
GTA.
Grand Theft Auto.
Man, I remember when that first one came out and somebody rented it from Blockbuster, and I went to their house, and I'm like, you could do everything in this game. And it changed gaming forever.
It did.
Right?
It did.
Grand Theft Auto 3. What's your favorite of all time? Probably the newest one. You could do the most stuff.
The newest one is fun. I think San Andreas was probably the one that I
You
liked
relate
the
most to that character, that urban
Yeah,
setting.
the Irwin guy. Because then, some days I just feel like eating a lot of cheeseburgers, getting real fat, and then I just get huge and bulked up, kind of like how I am now.
I've seen you steal several BMX bicycles before, too.
Oh, yeah.
Is BMX bicycle, is that redundant? Is the B stand for bicycle?
That's kind of. I think it's like
ATM? like-
ATM machine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we figured it out. Your next topic and last topic was the movie Showgirls.
Yes, movie Showgirls.
Your most specific category here. You wanted 10 questions about the movie Showgirls.
Yeah, well, it's more of a challenge to you to come up with 10 questions for Showgirls.
And it is a challenge. The only thing I can think of is what TV show did the guy appear in? And I'd say Twin Peaks, because I didn't know that until after I started watching Twin Peaks that was the same guy.
Yeah, same dude.
I could also say the girl was on what TV show, and you would say what?
Saved by the Bell.
All right. So this is proving that I did not choose that category.
Yeah, that's good.
Those are the only two we can come up with.
Anyways, we don't have time for that because it really
We
comes
don't.
down more theory and philosophy.
And
behind
right
that.
now, we're going to take 5 minutes to check in on the folks on Big Brother.
Yeah, let's
All
see
right,
what's going on.
silently watch this. Okay. This girl is nude,
Eating potato chips.
eating potato chips. All right, great podcast. I'm going to reveal the categories that I chose for you guys. Jason, your category will be Disneyland.
Oh, great.
And Jefferson, your category will be wings.
Oh, all right.
We made it broad. I got some good wings questions,
Oh, wow.
as well as some good Disneyland questions. So we're going to go back and forth, alternating questions from each topic. If you get your question right, you get 1 point. If you get the other person's topic before they can, you get 2 points. So we will alternate questions back and forth, and that's how you score your points. I'll keep track of the score, and at the end of the game, whoever gets first place will get a prize, and second place will also get a consolation prize. So it's going to be pretty intense. throughout this whole
Prize
thing.
City.
Prize City. Population, you two. I'm the mayor. I'm the mayor of Prize City. And that's on my bumper sticker. Have you guys seen my car?
No.
No.
I haven't
The
seen
Prize
it.
Mobile?
Oh,
I stole it from a clown.
Oh, wow.
I just redecked it out.
smart.
Customize it like Grand Theft Auto. You'd love it.
Hope the clown doesn't listen to this podcast.
Oh, he's been murdered.
Oh, God.
He is in pieces.
Trivia Showdown.
Okay, so we're going to start. We're going to go into the Trivia Showdown. So here we go, Trivia Showdown. We're going to start with Jason's topic. You have to wait for the whole question to be read, and you're going to buzz in using your buzz-in word today, which is snug, okay? So when you know the answer, say snug. Wait till the question's read. Snug is based on the bar that I hosted trivia in when I met you two fellas. Cool?
You're giving them a lot of publicity.
Yeah, a lot of
for
publicity.
Snug?
canceling your trivia.
Hey,
And for
we
a
don't-
place
hey,
that we've
is
tried
off
to
the
burn down
record.
multiple
That is
times.
off the record that I was fired from hosting trivia at this Irish bar in Burbank called the Snug. That is not true. And we are going to move right into round number 1, which is the Trivia Showdown. Disneyland is the topic. And remember, you're buzzing in with the word Snug. Here's the first question of the podcast episode we're doing right now with Jason Bice and Jefferson Nolan. Question 1. What sitcom star is the proud owner of the old Disneyland sign?
Snug.
Yes.
John Stamos.
John Stamos is correct. See how that works? Did you know it,
I knew
Jefferson?
it.
Jefferson
You knew
too.
it. just
See,
not-
this is going to be tough because Jefferson knows a lot about Disneyland too.
I know, but you also look like a guy that watches Wings. So we're going to just keep moving on. That's
true.
Here it is. This is your first question for Jefferson's topic. It is called Wings. You're buzzing in with the word Snug. What island did the TV show Wings take place on? What island did the TV show Wings take place on?
Snug.
Yes.
Catalina Island.
Catalina Island is a good guess, but incorrect.
Snug.
Yes.
Long Island.
It's not Long Island.
Snug.
You're going to guess again? I don't know if that's in the rules, but you can. Let's see what happens.
Staten Island.
No, you guess.
Snug.
Yeah.
Prince Edward Island.
Snug. Alcatraz.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
That was the answer. Was Alcatraz?
Was it really?
No, it was
Yeah, that's
Nantucket.
weird.
Nantucket
Okay,
was the
then.
answer.
I felt like that.
Did you ever watch the show Wings? It's a big part of the show.
So this is really about wings?
It's about all things
Wing.
with
Oh,
wing
okay.
related.
Yeah.
That first one is the only one about the show.
I was always surprised that they were ever to fly anywhere because it always seemed like they were doing maintenance on the planes.
That's true. They were pretty rickety planes, and they
Right.
only held about 6 people,
Yeah, that
which was exactly how big the cast was. Which I
the
think
airport
a good
was
choice.
pretty small too.
Yeah.
It was very small. Do you remember the airline? I've watched every episode of Wings. Sandpiper
Have you
Air.
really?
Mm-hmm.
That's impressive.
Crystal Bernard was the blonde. I can name all the people. Tony Shalhoub. Mm-hmm. One of my favorite scenes in Wings was when Tony Shalhoub, who played a foreigner, I think he was supposed to be like a Fez kind of character, like he didn't know where he was from, and he didn't know the words to the song "Michael Row the Boat Ashore." He thought it was "My Goat Knows the Bowling Score." Classic '90s sitcom writing.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
people love that.
But he walks in singing it. Oh, it's a great line. Very funny. Check back in on Big Brother. Okay, here we go. Question number 2 for Disneyland. We're back over to Jason's topic. What ride at Disneyland features a stretching room?
Snug.
Yes.
Haunted Mansion.
Oh, boy. He's 2 for 2. Jefferson, do you know some of these? You used to have a season pass.
No, I know him. He's just quick on the snug here.
You got to be ready, Jefferson.
I know.
You can beat me.
Now, Jason traded in his season pass to save his marriage. Do you still have your season pass?
Yeah, I'm using it to try to have a marriage.
Oh,
You
you're trying to
know.
meet some... no, you met a lady. Did you meet her at Disneyland?
No,
No.
It was something we could bond over.
Is she a big Disney person?
Oh, she's queen of Disney.
Sure.
She has the passport.
Oh, that's where you can go anywhere in the world.
That's where you can go. She could start a day in Orlando and finish.
Can she
here
go to
in
Paris with that
California.
thing?
No, it's only continental United States.
Nah, I just throw it out then. It's pretty worthless.
She's not a millionaire, Ryan.
Here's your second question for your topic, Jefferson. This is wing trivia as picked by you. What is the hottest flavor of wing sauce on a standard menu at Buffalo Wild Wings?
Snug.
Yep.
That'd be blazing.
That is blazing. Good job.
Reformulated blazing.
Reformulated. What, you had, there's a couple different blazons over the years?
Well, I mean, they've just had to update over time. Actually, I think I've heard rumors that it's not as hot.
Not as hot. Is your screen name still Blazing Jeff 45?
Oh yeah,
You still getting those instant messages?
I get a lot.
What's
of
your away
messages.
message right now?
Blazing through some trivia.
Winging it.
Wing. Blazing through some trivia. It's like we all took the same improv class. We're all on the money here. This is good stuff. We're going to moving on back to the Disneyland side. We're on the third question. This is Disneyland. This is for both of you guys. Topic picked by Jason. There is a horse on King Arthur's merry-go-round that pays homage to what other Disney movie?
Snug.
Yes.
Sword and Stone.
Incorrect. King Arthur, that's what it would be. So the whole thing is themed after King Arthur. So there's one horse, though, that is paying homage to another movie. What do you think it is?
Snug.
Mm-hmm.
Snow White.
Incorrect. It is Mary Poppins, the Mary Poppins horse. Real decked out Mary Poppins style horse, because there's a merry-go-round scene in that movie.
They should just have a Colin Farrell where he's drunk all the time.
What's that in reference to?
Saving Mr. Banks.
See?
I
Right
didn't see
there.
it. Colin Farrell's in that movie?
Yeah.
He's a real
Played
drunk?
a drunkard dad.
He's
to, the
Mr.
right,
Banks.
to the right.
I
or-
never saw it. Am I missing out? Should we just switch this up and do a Saving Mr. Banks trivia?
Yeah.
Saving
For
Mr.
both of
Banks
you?
podcast.
Let's just watch the movie.
Yeah.
open up another. We'll split the screen into 5s, and we'll keep watching this Big Brother feed, and then throw
That's
Mr.
why I
Banks
got
right
no
in the
TV
middle.
for.
All right, we are on over to the wing side. Question number 3 for wing trivia. Who plays the president at the start of The West Wing?
Snug.
Oh, what do you think? Who was first? I think it was both at the same time. Who can say the answer fastest? Go.
Archie.
Oh, Jefferson.
Jefferson got it.
Got the point. It's 2-2. Well done. Now, have you stolen any of his questions yet? I haven't been keeping track of that. I don't think you have, right? You just answered 2 of yours, and you answered 2 of yours. Okay, we're going
2-2.
back. 2-2 right now. We are going back over to the other side. Disneyland. Number 4, what color were the first Mickey ear balloons? It's a fun noise to make to a microphone.
Nug.
Yes.
Blue.
Incorrect.
Snug.
Yep.
White.
Incorrect. It's black and white. Black and white like a mouse. So you got it half right.
You didn't say what colors.
I know, but you had to know that it was black and white. Should I give him a half point? What do you think?
No, there's no gray in this
No.
situation. It's either right
I think
or
I
wrong.
should stab
Black
him,
or white.
Right, stab him with my pen.
Yeah.
See some red. Mm-hmm. Okay, next question. Back over to Wings. Who had the highest charting version of the song "Wind Beneath My Wings" in 1988?
Snug.
Yes.
Dionne Warwick.
Incorrect.
Oh shit.
This is for old Jefferson. Seems like it just came to Jason. Who had the highest charting version of the song "Wind Beneath My Wings" in 1988?
Gloria Estefan.
Oh, that's a good guess, too. But it was Bette Midler.
Bette Midler,
Bette
yeah.
Midler was the one. She had the wind
From Hocus
beneath her
Pocus.
wings. Is that what the song's from? No.
No.
I was going to say
But she's in Hocus
that would be
Pocus.
fun. The witch just goes into this big song. Is there singing in that movie? I've never seen the movie.
Sings, I Put a Spell on You.
Oh,
The
that's
classic
right.
Halloween tune.
People usually yell at me, mostly women, about not seeing that movie, Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
I know it's of my generation, but I'm more of a Sandlot kind of guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't
Sandlot's
like
good.
witches when there's baseball going on.
Yeah.
I'm not even a sports guy. I work on a sports show. Crash Lates, July, every night. 7 p.m. Nickelodeon. Check it out. We are headed back over to the Wings. No, back over to Disneyland. Question number 5. What famous comedian worked in the magic
Snub.
shop? Well, you got to wait till the question's
Ah,
read, my
shit.
friend. At the Disneyland theme park establishment in California as a teenager.
Snug.
Yes.
Steve
Jason.
Martin.
Steve Martin is correct. So he got the point there. It's 3-2. And we're going back over to Wings for my friend Jeff. Here it is. See what you know about this one. What Microsoft font features stars, arrows, and zodiac symbols by using your keyboard?
Snug.
Yep.
Wingdings.
Wingdings. That's 2 points. So he's got 5-2 on you now.
Jefferson.
I knew that one. Too.
Oh, falling behind a little bit. You knew that one. You're a big font guy.
Yeah.
What's your favorite font of all time?
Well,
Is it Wingdings?
Well, yeah, it is Wingdings.
Some sort of trailblazer font
It's the font that Buffalo Wild Wings uses.
Yeah.
for their blazing sauce? Blazing font.
That's where he typed all his high school documents.
Why do you love chicken wings so much? I walked in. There's three plates of chicken wings. You said, help yourself.
Why I like chicken wings? It's a great source of protein.
Sure.
Very low in carbs if you just go straight hot sauce on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like a Hooters, though, because they use the breading.
No.
You're saying no breading.
I go naked. I don't
you
like
a
the
naked
breading.
sauce.
I don't do breading. A lot of people, that's a misconception. I was like, oh, how do you eat that all the time? It's
Yeah.
breading. That's not very filling. No, I go naked, okay?
Naked
Natural. Try and make it as pure as possible.
It's pure. As original as the original buffalo wings.
Yeah.
And Jason, you like wings as well?
I love wings.
Just not as much as Jeff, or just as much?
I don't know. I like them a lot.
I've seen
really
Jefferson
loves 'em.
put down 20 at least 5 to 6 times.
Yeah.
He gets just like a 16-ounce pint of ranch, just drinks it down. It's terrible. He just drops a wing in it like a kid with a cookie and a glass of milk.
Yeah, and then I go like bobbing for apples. Bobbing
Bobbing
for
for
wings.
wings.
Bobbing
at a
for wings.
Swimming pool full of ranch dressing.
I'm going to vomit. All right, here we go. Question number 6 on the Disneyland side. What land does Disneyland Paris have instead of Tomorrowland? It's a tough question. Maybe the toughest question of the podcast.
Snug.
Yes,
Toy Story Land.
incorrect.
Futureland.
Nope, good guess. It's Discoveryland. Discoveryland. Do you remember Discovery Zone? Did they have those where you grew up?
Discovery is
Yeah, the play ball pit
Yeah, it was just
thing.
like a jump around type of place.
It's fun. They don't really, you know what replaced those? Those Sky Zones.
Yeah.
I feel like, right?
Zones.
That's where you bring your kids for
Yeah,
their parties now.
remember like every McDonald's used to have those too? Like, you know, we used to have like outside.
I could tell you're from
Yeah,
the
take off your shoes.
Pacific Northwest because you said McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
I used to date a girl named Leanne in high school, and she would say McDonald's, and she was from Seattle.
Where's she now?
Oh, I hope she doesn't listen because I'm going to tell where she's at. She was, the last picture I saw was in a trailer park with maybe a husband or boyfriend, like 3 kids, and the husband was holding a possum in a net in front of the trailer, and I think he had no shirt on.
That could have been you.
That's exactly why I looked at the picture and I was like, and I bookmark it. And every time my wife gets me mad, I look at that and I go, this could have been it, right? This could have been it.
Yeah. How much better
And
life
coincidentally, I usually catch a possum that night
Wow.
in my own house.
In your own trailer.
Yeah, in my own trailer.
That's next door.
It's an Airstream, though, to be honest. It's $60,000. Okay, here is your next question. It is on the Wing side. The band Winger. You guys familiar with Winger?
No.
Good prelude to the question. The band Winger had a what hit 80s song about a certain number? The band Winger had a what hit 80s song about a certain number? Certain age, maybe.
Snug.
Yes.
86.
No. What 80s rocker would sing about the elderly?
Oh, I thought it was like getting kicked out.
I have no idea.
Like getting 86. I
Yeah.
see what you see. No idea?
No idea.
17. Remember that song? She's only 17. No?
That's Dancing Queen.
That was
Young and
Maybe-
sweet.
maybe I'm mixing up my song.
17.
Was it like when I was 17?
You guys might be right, but it was called 17 by the band Winger. No points available there. You know what you need, Jefferson? You need to steal one of these Disneys.
Yeah, I
You got to
got
get on it. Here's number 7. What recreational activity can employees use inside the mountain of the Matterhorn?
Snug.
Jefferson.
That'd be a basketball.
Basketball court. That is
Jefferson.
right. 2 points. He stole it, so it's 4-5. Jason's still in the lead. Here is the next question for Wings. Which Adam Sandler movie mentions the Wings franchise Hooters several times?
Snug.
Snug.
Jason.
What's that movie?
Oh, he just buzzed in to do it.
No, I know what it is.
But
What the
do you?
fuck is that movie? That fucking
How long does it get?
stupid ass
5,
movie
4,
where
3,
Drew
2.
Barrymore and him go to fucking the jungle. I don't fucking know.
You get a buzz in?
Snug.
Yep.
Big Daddy.
It is Big Daddy. So you got yourself.
Oh, that's not even the one I was thinking of.
5-5 tight game. That's pretty good. Okay, we're back to Disneyland. Here it is. Number.
Oh, Blended. Blended was the one.
You think they mentioned
He
Hooters
goes
in
on
that?
he goes on a date with Drew Barrymore and a Hooters at the
Oh,
beginning.
really?
Yeah.
He's just a big Hooters fan.
I guess I
Sandler.
should have rephrased the question. The most Hooters references
I don't know. There's a lot of Hooters references in.
in Blended.
Yes.
I gotta catch up. I'm behind on my Sandler.
He's
You
all
guys-
about Netflix now.
Did you
Yeah,
see
he's the-
Ridiculous 6, The Cobbler?
I watched 5 minutes of that and that was enough.
So many Sundays to waste I have
Yeah.
coming up. What character did Michelle Pfeiffer play in the Disneyland park in the 70s?
Snug.
Yep.
Alice.
Oh, that's good. How'd you know that one?
I just remember that she had blonde hair.
Yeah.
And Alice has blonde hair.
I ran these questions by a friend of mine at work, and he guessed Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty before Alice. So good job. Did you know that one, Joe?
I must have heard it
I
before.
don't know that one.
You know what's cool? There's a family, I'm sure a bunch of families out there, hundreds, maybe thousands of families that have pictures with Michelle Pfeiffer when she was a teenager as Alice. Right?
It's pretty crazy, yeah.
It's kind of cool. And a couple years later, she went back as Catwoman, really screwed up a lot of pictures, just sneaking around in that leather suit, whipping people, getting kicked out of the park. Here it is, your next question. It's wing-related. What Nintendo 64 game is a 3D flight simulator in which the player must complete a variety of missions involving different airborne vehicles and air sports?
Snug.
Yep.
Pilot Wing 64.
Yes, you stole those from the old Jefferson. So he's got 8 points to your 5, Jefferson. Did you have any idea?
No.
Are you a gamer?
Yeah, I'm a gamer.
You don't play stuff like Pilot Wings. You play like NBA 2K16.
Yeah, or WWE
Sure.
2K16.
A lot of those 2K16 games.
Yeah, a lot of 2K.
You're a big wrestling fan. You have Batista stuff. We talked about it. Why is Batista your favorite wrestler?
It's very hard to show this over the airwaves,
Uh-huh.
but you just describe what I'm doing.
Okay. You're waving to people
Like a beauty queen.
like a beauty queen.
That's all you got to look that up. People will know why.
I have no idea what that even means.
Then
You
you're
like
out of touch.
Batista because he's like a beauty queen?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
You have to look it up. You'll see.
Okay, listeners.
And it's a Batista bomb, okay?
That's what he does when he does the Batista bomb. He waves like a beauty pageant.
No, but I mean, that's
Person?
just part of his deal.
Oh,
He
that's
has
another
the-
reason you like him. You're
there's a
saying his
Batista
finishing
bomb.
move
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's the bomb.
It's the bomb.
Okay, and he's a great actor.
Sure. He's in that new Bond movie,
And Guardians.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Galaxy.
He's the only reason that movie was successful.
He was the only reason?
Yeah.
Batista?
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yep.
Jason, you're a big Marvel guy, as we talked about. Do you agree with that? It's all Batista?
No, it's not all Batista.
It's not a Batista-based movie.
It's a group effort.
Do you think they refer to that? It's a Batista-based box office.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, see, now the thing is, everyone tries to write in, Batista's going to bomb at the box office. Doesn't happen. So people got that saved in their draft somewhere.
Because of the Batista bomb.
Yeah.
I feel like you're the only person that has that saved in a draft.
Yeah. Well, it's
Like a
never,
li-
it's
like
never
a-
going to see a light of day because he's never going to have a bomb.
You're not going to update that live journal?
No.
What about an away message? Maybe it's time to switch it up.
That's true.
Okay. You use a lot of technology from the past.
Well, it's the best. My sub profile is the best out there.
Sure. Got one of those Motorola flip phones. Mm-hmm. You're checking it right now. I don't know what for. No one can text you on it.
Well, it's just in case I missed something.
Missed the call.
Just text from your mom on that thing. That say, "How's my Jeffy boy?" Is that how your mom sounds?
Yeah, pretty much.
Exactly. She should sound like how you sound. Which
She
is,
does.
Hey, how's it going? I'm a straight shooter. You sound like somebody doing an impression of George Bush all the time.
Yeah, I do get a little bit from her.
Yeah.
We don't know why.
We're moving back over to Disneyland. What are we on? What did we just ask? Pilot Wings?
Yeah,
Video games?
Pilot
So we're back to Disneyland. Question number 9. Where is the only place you can score alcohol in Disneyland, not California Adventure?
Snug.
Yep.
Club 33.
Club 33. That's 1 point for Jason. That is right. Now, what is this Club 33? It's a
we
fancy
can't
place?
tell you, else we'll have to kill you.
Oh, boy. Is Batista invited? Yeah. He'll be there?
It's like a private club in Disneyland. that's
Have you guys
very
ever been?
expensive. No.
No, and you have to know somebody. You got to be on the list.
Like $1,000 plates, that kind of thing?
It's like isn't it like $10,000 a year?
What?
Yeah, it's like
Just to be in
it's
it?
more like you pay to get like the privilege to go into it. And I don't
Sure.
think it's overly expensive when you're in there.
Is it literally just a club, like one little restaurant, or did you get special perks at the park?
No, it's just like it's over by. It's in New Orleans Square,
Uh-huh.
and you just go in, and then it's a mystery. Who knows? I've never been inside.
Oh, man.
No, I don't know.
I gotta
It's just
find out.
it's just like a little restaurant.
I have a friend at work who's his uncle's one of those Imagineers. He said he's been every park. He's worked on rides everywhere, all over the world, and he's only been invited twice. It's like, man, that's pretty elite.
Yeah.
So we got to break in there. I think they're hiding something. I think that's where they have Frozen Walt.
His head.
Right?
His head. Yeah.
Which is a big 33 over his eyes. That's creepy. It's like some
pretty weird.
Bioshock shit.
Yeah.
Okay, we are on wings, and we're going on to your questions here, Jeff. We have one question for you, and then we have one left for each of you in this category. Here's number 9. What winged, or winged, is it winged? What winged creature plagues Richard Gere in a 2002 suspense film? What winged creature plagues Richard Gere in a 2002 suspense film? It's one of my favorite movies. It's very spooky. One of my
Snug.
favorite books. What do you got, Jason?
Mothman.
The Mothman Prophecies, 10-5. You need a big comeback there.
Oh, that's pretty impressive.
Oh, you actually, that's 11 because you stole it. Stole his category. Here's your last Disney question, Jason and Jefferson. How much was a ticket to get in when the park first opened? I'm going to give this point to whoever is closest.
Snug.
Yes, what do you got?
10 cents.
10 cents. Incorrect.
25 cents.
25 cents is closer. It was $3.50. So Jason is the winner there with 1 point. And that was the last Disney question. Here's your last wings question. What is the chicken wing portion of Pizza Hut called?
Snug.
Yep.
Wing Street.
Wing Street. Well done. 6 points for Jeff.
Actually, wait. I think I have 7 points.
You think so? Did you steal one? I don't think you did.
Did I get my Big Daddy points?
Yeah, you got Big Daddy points. You got those before we even started.
Oh, okay.
You get the complimentary Big Daddy.
Nice. All right, good.
So right now it is 12-6. There's a couple more ways you can win some points. So the next question combines both topics. So whoever gets this right gets 2 points. Okay? So you're going to buzz in when you know it. Combines both topics. Wings and Disneyland. Here it is.
Combo question.
What Disney character's name is featured in a marathon put on by Disneyland each year?
Snug.
Jason.
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell is correct. 2 points for Jason. And there's one more game we're going to play that is not Disneyland or Wings related. You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm going to play this game with you. It is called Categories with Buds. And we are going to go and we are going to name certain things from a category. We'll go in a circle and we'll kind of play it by ear. And we're going to be naming things of the category NBA teams. Okay? You guys feel pretty good about that?
Yeah, I feel pretty good.
I think I know some just from playing NBA Jam back in the day.
It's pretty good.
A lot of people know I don't follow a lot of sports, a lot of real sports. I'm a wrestling guy, but I remember some of those teams, which have changed over the years. We'll see how many I remember. So we'll go around the circle, and as long as you could say one, you're in the game. And if you can't think of one, you say one that's already been said, you're eliminated. Last person standing gets 3 points to see who's going to be crowned champion of this episode. Is that cool?
Cool.
I'm going to start it off, okay?
Categories with Buds.
Toronto Raptors.
Golden State Warriors.
Sacramento Kings.
Chicago Bulls.
Portland Trail Blazers.
Huh, that's silly. LA Clippers.
Charlotte Hornets. Oh, that's not a team anymore, though, is it?
No, it's a team now.
It is now.
Yeah. that's
Charlotte
the team
Hornets.
Again. LA Lakers.
New Orleans Pelicans.
Oh, see, that's one I didn't know.
That used to be the Charlotte Hornets, moved to New Orleans, then they're New Orleans Hornets. Then they gave the names back to Charlotte, who, when they became a team again, were the Bobcats. So now everyone gets their names back.
Finally, something we found you're good at, huh? Okay, I'm going to say the Utah Jazz.
I'm going to say the Charlotte Bobcats.
That they're not a team anymore.
Oh,
Charlotte
shit.
Hornets.
Oh, god damn it.
You're out.
You could have it.
No, I'm out. I'm out.
You kind of screwed him with that
I feel
explanation.
real stupid.
All right, it's down to. By the way, if I win, I get to award the points to who I see fit.
Okay.
Okay,
Denver Nuggets.
Denver Nuggets. I will say the Milwaukee Bucks.
Orlando Magic.
The oh boy, we're getting close. Oh no. The Seattle SuperSonics.
Not a team anymore.
Damn it! What are they now?
Oklahoma City Thunder.
That's what replaced it.
They moved.
Interesting. Well, Jefferson, you won. You get 3 points there. So
All
that
right.
gives you 1, 2, 3. So that gives you 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to Jason's 15. No, 14. So 14-9 was the final score. Jason, well done.
Thanks, everybody.
You kind of whooped Jeff's ass. How do you feel about
I
that?
don't really know if it's a whooping.
You don't think it's a whooping?
Not really.
Pretty stable. How do you feel about it? Are you going to cry into your Batista cardboard cutout?
Well, no. Now it's just like, if I should have just really narrowed down my wings. I
That's
went
true.
broad.
I feel like Jefferson had harder questions than I did.
He was down. He could have been Disney as a whole. He went Disneyland. So, it's a smart gameplay, smart strategy. Something I'll learn for next time.
I have some prizes for you guys in the form of comic books. I have 2 comic books for Jason, who got first place, and I have 1 comic book for Jefferson, who got second place. You have a Moon Knight comic book by Warren
Moon
Ellis
Knight.
there. That's for you. That's a number 1.
Wow.
You get to really start off the night right with a Moon Knight,
Wow.
which is not the tagline, but it should be. And for Jason, I have Mutant X, an origin story of some kind, and a Mystique comic, number
Mystique.
18.
She has her own
You start
comic
at number
now.
18. It's usually pretty good. Part 5 of 5. You'll know
great.
exactly what's going on.
This is really going to be...
Some of those are kind of old, too. I think one of them's from the late 90s. Did you guys have a good time on the podcast?
I loved it, and it was probably the best experience of my day. Other than eating the chicken wings.
Oh, man, I'm going to eat some more. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Can I just do a shot of the ranch? The ranch was where it's at.
Yeah. See, that's a really good thing. It's like, I wish you can get that restaurant ranch.
Sure.
Like at the store.
Isn't it weird? It's like you want it to be, what, runnier, thinner?
Yeah, it's the thinner. It's like more of a just kind of a covering, not like it's where
A
it's
chunky.
Like,
A dip.
yeah.
You don't need
it's
no
like
dip.
it just a little bit over the top.
More wing education from Jefferson Nolan.
Buds.
Where can people find you guys online? Jeff, what do you got going on? Or what can people watch that you've worked on?
Let's see, everyone. Right now, currently, there is Hotel Hells out there
Sure.
on Fox.
What'd you do on that show? Story produced?
Yeah, I was a field associate producer. I was out there in the field, did a little bit of the posting.
Hotel Hell, is that Gordon Ramsay?
No, yep, Gordon Ramsay.
And you got to meet him, work with him?
Yep.
He's kind of a cool guy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
I think he's an inspiration.
He should, yeah.
What about you, Jason?
Same thing.
Same
Hotel
thing.
Hell, yeah.
You guys work hand in hand.
Yeah, we come as a package.
Jefferson, where can people find you online? Like, where do you want people to follow you?
Oh, the biggest thing that you need to be doing is really, if you guys are having a hard time from day to days or got big life questions, really check your iTunes, SoundCloud for Ask Jefferson Podcast.
That is your podcast. And people can send you questions if they have any
Yes.
conundrums in life.
Uh-huh.
Where's that email address?
Bice, what's the email address?
I think it's askjeffersoncast@gmail.com.
Yeah,
Send-
something like that. You know what you should do is you should probably listen to it so you really get an idea of how you want to form your questions. Then we got the address in there.
He'll help you out with anything you need, especially wing-related problems.
And also, it will test you to know if you guys are real fans. I just don't want random questions and you guys don't actually pay attention to them.
That's exactly right.
That's Jefferson Nolan. And Jason Bice, where can people find you? What could they watch that you worked on?
You can go to watch Hotel Hell, or you can go to poopbucketcartoons.com.
Mm-hmm.
You can see a bunch of cartoons I've done, and you can follow me on Twitter at JasonBice15.
You play that game at midnight a lot, the game show on Comedy
I do.
Central. You get a lot of retweets and friends
I do
and
sometimes.
favorites from that.
Yeah.
Very funny dude, and I'm glad to know you guys. Thanks for doing the podcast. Anything else?
Now you're going to kill one of us?
Now one of you has to die.
Oh, no.
One of you will be turned into a cardboard cutout, like Batista was just last week. Thanks for playing. This has been the Trivia with Buds podcast with Jason, Bice, and Jefferson. No. Bye.
Bye.
Toodles.
Listener quiz.
There you have it, Jason Bice, the clear winner of the J versus J episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. Check out the cartoon that I got to do a voice of on Jason's Vimeo page, I believe. It's also probably on his YouTube page, Poop Bucket Cartoons on YouTube, and you can watch, I think, the entire pilot of the episode, Sweet Holy High, which I did the voice in for him. So thank you so much, Jason, for being on the podcast and whooping Jefferson's ass. Jefferson, thank you as well. This is the time in the show where we do the listener quiz. You can send me the 3 answers to these questions through Twitter. You can tweet me at RyanBudds, RyanBudds. You can email me, Ryan@RyanBudds.com. Find me on Facebook, Trivia with Buds on Facebook, all that good stuff. And here are the questions. You just have to come up with the 3 answers and send them to me in some way. Here's your first question for this week's listener quiz. What is a group of whales called? What is the term for a group of whales? Question number 1. Question number 1, what is a group of whales called? Question number 2, what movie was the film debut of Rene Russo? What movie was the film debut of Rene Russo? I'll give you a hint. It's a sports movie. What sports movie was the debut of Rene Russo? It's a great movie. I love it. Think 80s. And number three, the Binet-Simon scale measures what? The Binet-Simon scale. That's B-E-N-I-T, maybe? Something like that. I scribbled it real quick. Binet-Simon scale measures what? Those are your 3 questions. Send me the answers, and you can win yourself a 4-pack of Ron Swanson from Parks and Recreation greeting cards by my good friend Drew A. Blank. He is a great artist in the southeast area of the country, and he does a lot of conventions and things. Check him out, Drew A. Blank, HeroSquares.com, and he sent me some Ron Swanson greeting cards that I will then send to you. If you like this episode, leave me a review on iTunes. I'm getting close to 50 reviews, and I think every one of those helps get some more ears on the show. So thank you very much for leaving those reviews. Share this with a friend. Find me on Yelp. If you've been to a live event, leave me a review there. All that stuff helps. The party I mentioned at the beginning of this episode, the 40th birthday party, they found me on Yelp, and I literally had just set up the page and got some reviews on it, and that really helped with some business for me. So if you leave reviews, let me know that you did that, and I'll send you something nice. Thank you guys so much for listening. Next week is a monumental episode. It is not just trivia with 1 Buds. You're going to do trivia with 3 Buddses, because it's the brother versus brother episode. That's right. My older brothers, Tom Buds and Scott Buds, facing off in a battle of the brothers. It's a good one. And then at the end, they do some trivia for me based on stuff I'm into. My daughter just walked in. She's got a phone. She's watching Beauty and the Beast, and her hair's slicked back because she just took a bath. It's time for Annabelle's nap/bedtime, and maybe it's time for you to hit the hay as well. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.